and welcome to our third episode of this season of Shut Up, We're Getting Married. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too, thank you. What are we discussing today?
We are discussing our dream wedding. Well, not necessarily our dream wedding, but just dream weddings.
Weddings in general.
Yeah.
So shut up and enjoy the show.
Okay, well, dream weddings. All right. Well, we thought we'd kick this one off with a question, didn't we?
Yep.
So I'll ask you first.
No, don't start with me. I'm not. I need time to think about it.
Okay. Then.
I'll ask you.
Okay, you ask me.
All right. If you could add money, no object, one thing to our wedding, what would it be?
I genuinely think... Do you know what I would add? I think it would be really cool to add like a world famous singer to perform at our wedding, like Ed Sheeran.
That's so specific. I didn't think you were going to say that.
Yeah, I think I would add like a.
Who would it be? Ed Sheeran?
I think it would be.
Why Ed Sheeran?
Because I think he's got a mixture of slow songs that we could like dance to and slow dance to, but he's also got some really upbeat, like fiery songs, and everyone would know him. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't be like, and I think that, yeah, I think if money were no object, I think that's the one, because the rest of the day I wouldn't want to change. We love our venue. I wouldn't want to change the venue. I genuinely wouldn't. Ceremony, it's the same thing. You go down, like, what could I add to that money would make that better? Nothing. The meal, maybe I could say, yeah, I would go for the best food ever or something like that.
Nah.
But no, I'd much rather like the party, the night, like, the night of the wedding where everyone's having a good time. That, yeah, we had like Ed Sheeran like come out, or like some world superstar that we both loved, like Harry Styles, come out and like perform. Do you know what I mean?
How much do you think Ed Sheeran charges
I don't think it's possible.
for weddings?
Yeah, I don't. I think you'd have to make him an unbelievable offer, being like, yeah, I'll give you $1 million for the night.
Be his friend, ask him for a favour.
Yeah, if you were like his mate, he'd do it for you.
Why don't you call? What was it? Why don't you call Taylor up? Have you seen that meme?
No.
No.
Yeah, you'd have Taylor Swift.
No, I think it's from the Kardashians.
Well, what would you have then? If money was no object, what's the one thing?
A lot more high scale than I was.
Go on, Emma, what would you do?
I hadn't really thought, but the kind of things that were crossing my mind were like, like a champagne tower or a videographer.
Money is no object. It doesn't exist. You can literally pay them.
Yeah,
you
but
could
one thing.
If money is no object, you could turn around to Ed Sheeran and go, I'll give you 50 million to perform 5 songs.
But one
money's no
thing.
Object. So you've gone for a champagne
No,
tower
I
that we could
haven't.
probably get anyway.
No, that's not my final answer. That's
All right.
just like you. That's where my
Do you want me
mind
to
went.
treat you how I treat the kids that I teach, and we'll come back to you when you've thought of something. We'll come
No,
back
'cause
to
I
you at
don't
the end of
think
the
there's
episode.
No, wait, because I don't think there's any just like one big thing that I would add.
Well, then, do
There's
you want
like
me to come back to you? If you don't know it, I'll come back.
All right then.
You have to think about that and you're ticking for the episode, and I'll come back to you at the end.
Okay.
All right? Well, then our next question, if you don't have one, then I guess...
lots would be easier.
Oh, okay.
Lots would be easier.
All right. Well, then our next thing we were going to discuss is like if money was no object, or we want to steer away from the money part. If a dream wedding, like you could have anything,
Do you know
what would you have?
Get? Do you know what I'd get?
Go on.
I'd get the florist from Bridgerton to do our flowers.
Oh, they are good.
They're
they are
insane.
good. Those
Just
flowers.
everywhere, the whole place would have these beautiful flowers.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. A champagne tower?
Champagne tower. I think like I would just everything that we've already got would like I would just take it up a level.
And pop.
Like I'd be like, right, like
Add in a dance floor.
yeah, I'd be like,
You'd get a band.
I'd be like the best champagne money can buy. Like everyone gets a bottle of it. I'd be like a free bar. I'd be like a completely free bar.
Would you come in on a horse?
I guess I would come in on a horse, yeah. On a horse, yeah. I guess I would. No, I wouldn't. I may come in some sort of like costume
Absolutely.
By costume,
not.
I meant like armor or something.
No.
Okay.
Not allowed. Barred.
I would maybe have like Everton play football in the garden. Oh, okay.
Absolutely not.
That would probably lose.
Banned.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Like, what else could you add? Like, if you really like anything, you could have anything.
Fireworks.
Yeah,
That'd be
so that's a cool
cool.
one actually. You'd have
That'd
like
be so
a
cool.
firework display.
Yeah, that'd be
like,
fun.
and it like come up like Luke and Pippa like 2020.
Like a drone show. Do you know what I'd love as well? Because we've spoken about videographers, and obviously we're not really in the market for a videographer. I'd love, I said to you before, the reason what I would want out of a videographer I feel like doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So I'd like pay someone to make the vision come alive.
Yeah. Get someone in who's like a filmmaker who could do it. Yeah, I feel you. That's a good idea.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, I just get loads of stuff on the go for us, you know?
Yeah, well that's what I mean. I don't think it would still be our wedding as it is, but just like amped up a little bit.
Yeah. I'm with you. Thought of anything yet? The one thing you want? You got that one thing.
I thought you were trying to give me a hint then.
No. Come on, what would you have? One little thing.
Oh, do you know what'd be so cool? Have you seen those like live artists where they paint a scene live?
Oh, that would be cool. That's great cool. That's a great shout.
That.
That's a great shout. I don't think that would be too much money though. I still don't think that's anywhere near mine.
No,
like,
it's
mine
still
would be
not
like
anywhere near yours.
loads of money.
I would love something like that. That would be so cool.
Would
like,
be
they
sick.
paint like you up at the altar.
Yeah,
Altar, is that what it's called?
altar. Yeah, you get like the ceremony room.
Or like
yeah.
in your first dance or whatever
would
it
be
is. That you
so
want, and
cool.
they paint it there and there.
That's a great shout.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thanks.
Okay, cool. Well, what's next on our agenda? What do we want to discuss, Mummy?
Any like extravagant weddings that other people have said they want or that other people have had?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I have a few stories here, don't I?
Yeah, you more than me.
Yeah. Well, someone I know showed me a like Instagram story of someone they know's wedding day, and they had bells and whistles. I'm talking. This is the most extreme I've ever seen anything in my life. Like. This was an unbelievable. You're talking firework displays. You're talking, honestly, it looked like there was about 300 people there.
Didn't
You're
you
talking
say
rehearsal
that
dinners
before their first dance? They had a curtain around them.
Yeah, there was a curtain. No. So there was this huge. They were on a stage, and there was this huge black curtain like covering the stage, so you couldn't see it. And then, like on the drop of the song, it wasn't like a drop, like a Skrillex drop. It was like a I don't know, like something like it kicks into a different gear, and the curtains drop, and they're there doing their first dance, pyro, and honestly, like it was like a concert, and then like the girl like filming it like turns it to selfie mode, and like you see all the like I don't know, I want to say fans, the guests
the
there,
audience,
and it looked like a concert, and it was like honestly, I think there was about 300 people at this wedding.
Wow,
it was mental.
That's insane.
Crazy.
That's
so
wild.
like some people there is money is no object, and they just go all out. I mean. I don't know if they had Ed Sheeran perform. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. But also, there's my sister. She is listening.
But she's got ideas. It's not actually happened yet.
Oh,
so whether it actually happens,
I actually have got to say something here. I don't know if she's even listening. My mum. Right. So I got an interval here. I got an interlude here.
I don't know what you're about to say.
So we went for my nephew's first birthday party around my mum and dad's, didn't we?
Yeah.
And my mum pulled me aside and she was like, I've been listening to your, Shall We Get Married podcast. I was like, oh, right. And she's like, yeah, I got a
a
bone to pick with you. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, it's the way you speak. It sounds like me and your dad aren't together anymore. And I was like, really? What? Yeah. She was like, well, there was one time where you said, well, I'm going to my mum's tonight. And then you were like, then you said you were the best man at your dad's wedding, which made it sound like he was getting married to someone else. But I'm pretty sure in that episode I did say...
Your mum and dad's wedding?
Yeah, I think I did, but she's probably not heard that bit. So if you are listening, Mum, and for all
everyone else... All
12
our
viewers.
6 listeners.
I do want to just let everyone know that my mum and dad are still together. And they've, been happily married now for a good few years, and they've been together for 30 years.
Yeah, you say happily married for a good few years as if they weren't essentially happily married before then.
Do you know
just without the legal ceremony aspect of it.
Yeah. Well, back to the episode.
Yeah.
That felt like one of those kind of advert breaks on Spotify. That's what that felt like.
This new.
But anyway, my sister.
Yeah.
Talk back to the dream weddings. My sister, she
makes me laugh.
She's brilliant, and she said that she wants the Bridgerton castle.
No, it's not a castle.
Oh,
it's
the
just
Bridgerton
one of the
house.
houses, but it's like an extravagant.
It's known as like a wedding venue, isn't it, for like the elite?
I don't know. Maybe
that's what she was telling me.
Yeah, I'm sure that is what she told me.
She was like, someone else got married there, some big celebrity.
She's got her whole wedding planned out, though.
Yeah,
like, she was showing me, like, her wedding dress that she wants.
Yeah, she wants it there.
Like, she's got it all mapped out already.
I know. So...
It's going to be expensive.
Well, yeah. Good luck. But, yeah, but people just get... things in their head that they want, I guess. Is there anything you want specifically?
What I want?
No. If you like, oh no, sorry.
I know.
Anyone you know, sorry, that's what they want.
My friends have kind of said like quite low key things. I've seen someone I know said something about wanting to get married at the Chelsea registry office. That's very trendy now.
The Chelsea registry office.
Very trendy.
Why?
I don't know. It's just very cool.
Oh God, people just follow trends, don't they?
And then have like a party afterwards or something.
Right.
But very specific, like the Chelsea registry. It had to be the Chelsea registry.
Okay.
Can
I just stop you there? Another ad break. We didn't turn the light on. If you are watching on YouTube, I think we just leave this. It looked good.
Do you know what I saw it? The light blinds me.
Yeah, it does. But it looked good from when I saw it. We got the lights on and the lamp, but we haven't turned our ring light on. I just noticed that as I was like, what's different?
We had a bit of a chaotic start, so everything's just going wrong.
Anyway, so yeah, there's nothing really that you kind of wanted specifically.
Not me.
Oh, your friends wanted specifically, sorry.
Not that I can remember, or not that comes to mind anyway.
Oh, you've been about to last this episode, didn't you?
Alright. It's not my fault that my friends are all normal.
I'm kidding. What, really? I get a sense that some of your friends might want some, like, classy stuff.
Like who?
You might hear Max playing with his toys in the background. Typical. Whenever we try and film these episodes, he plays, doesn't he? I don't know. Phoebe, I could see her wanting, like, champagne tower.
She's not said that. But
then again, she's not engaged or anything, is she? So
she's technically already married, but that's another story for another day.
It really is. Right, we're going to take a slight little break so we can sort our dog out, and we'll be back in 1 sec. Okay, and we're back. We apologise for our dog. So yeah, one thing I wanted to talk to you about then. Okay, so obviously, the amount of people that you have there costs money and things like that, obviously. So you can't invite everyone. But, like, if you could, money, as we're saying, was no object and you could just do what you wanted, would you have, like that girl's wedding, like 300 people?
No, don't think I would.
You wouldn't?
No.
Why not?
I just don't think there's that many people that I'd want there. I'd definitely have it a bit bigger. Like, I would relax the guest list because there's been a few people that we've like ummed and ahed over. Like, are they invited to the day? Do we invite them to the evening?
Do you want to reveal that list exclusively on Shut We're Getting Married?
No.
Okay.
No,
suit yourself.
Absolutely not. You'll never know whether you were ummed and ahed over or not. But it would be nice to be able to just have those people that are question marks added to the day.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Ideally, really in an ideal, perfect world, you wouldn't have any evening guests.
Yeah.
Like you'd have
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
just be there
yeah.
for the whole day. Like I'd rather that. I'd rather just everyone came for the entire day
No, that is true.
and we all just party for the night. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would have like more family. I don't have enough family like cousins, uncles, and people like that I would love there. But like, I don't see them enough. I'm not as close to them as I am my friends that I really want there.
And that's like a snowball effect?
Snowball effect, yeah.
Effect, where it's like you start inviting some and suddenly it's so many people added to that list. It'd be like, how many people?
I know, and like you like you know, you invite your auntie, you got to invite their husband, their children. You've done that, then you have to invite your uncle. You know what I mean? Because you know, you've invited the auntie. Like it's just a can of worms. Do you know what I mean?
Opens up a whole new selection of people.
But I wanted to also ask you about this wedding dress phenomenon that you were talking about.
Phenomenal, and I wouldn't describe
Dream wedding, money is no object. Tell us about this.
Well, my issue, and you know, we'll talk more about wedding dresses in detail on another day. But you know what?
Oh yeah, that's for another day. That one.
On social media, because of like the algorithm and stuff like that. The mystical algorithm. You click on one thing once, yeah.
Yep.
And then suddenly you get inundated with all that kind of jazz.
You can't even speak things now. Like let's try it. Let's say something now. Okay, I'm gonna say Fred Perry jacket.
All right.
You watch now, right? Tomorrow morning, Fred Perry jacket. I've said that for any of the people listening on Spotify. I've just said that into an iPhone 13. You watch tomorrow morning.
I'll
boom.
Get adverts.
You'll get ads. You'll get the lot. All right.
Anyway, there was.
Anyway,
I get all sorts of wedding dresses come up on my social media, and it has like tainted my view on wedding dresses because I'm getting like really expensive ones, and now when I look at like ones that are in our price range, I'm like, oh, but they're not as nice. So that's my issue.
Well, that's just unfortunate because we're getting one that's in our price range.
No, I know, because the ones that I like, or the ones that keep coming up, are like 10 grand dresses.
Okay, then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you can, which I found really interesting, is like put not interested.
But I am interested.
You're not interested in a 10 grand wedding dress, I'll tell you that right now, love.
Oh, they're just so beautiful. Anyway, that's my issue. So money no object, 10 grand wedding dress.
Well, I think we've covered quite a lot there.
Yeah, we have.
We've covered 10 grand wedding dresses. We've covered Ed Sheeran singing. We've sung champagne towers. First dance curtain drops. We've covered pyros, paintings, the lot. I mean, honestly,
what a day that would be.
What a day that would be. And what
Shame
a day...
it's not going to be.
Shame it's not going to be ours. No, we're going to have a great day.
Yeah, we are.
Regardless. And yeah, I'm glad we've covered that, really. Yeah. But yeah, you know, if there are any dream wedding ideas that you have, pop them in the comments. You know,
like, subscribe, and comment to get regular updates.
Like, subscribe, and comment, and we will get back to you ASAP. Or email in. You can email in. Got our email on the thing, I think. If not, you can reach us on our TikTok. But yeah, okay. I'm just rambling now, aren't I?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, right.
We've still got to do the last bit.
Well, let's get over then to our tip of the week.
Are we doing that first?
We're doing that first this week, I think. Over we go. Okay, we're back with the tip jar.
It's already nicely muddled.
Oh yeah, because you dropped it. I've got one.
Read it out, baby.
Okay, you want me to read this bad boy out?
Yep.
Wow, this is well good advice. This is life advice.
That's very timely.
Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask. And I guess that means just for anything,
Yeah, I think it was my mum, actually, that said this to me once. If you don't ask, it's always going to be a no.
Yeah, and if you don't ask, you don't get, quite frankly.
But if it's a no, that's the same as if you ask and it's a no. Or if you don't ask, rather.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So if you ask and say, look, can you do this for our wedding? And they say no. If you never asked, it would still be just a silent no.
Yeah.
Whereas if you ask and they actually go, oh yeah, of course, mate, I'd love to. Bada bing, bada boom. You've put out a fire there.
We've cracked the code.
Well, that is the best piece of advice we've had this whole series.
That's the best tip from the jar so far.
That is.
I have to say.
Don't be afraid to ask.
Yeah.
And that means in all contexts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess it's time for the newly added game,
Mr. and Mrs.
Mr. and Mrs. Alrighty, Roo, here we go. I'm teaming up with Max, it would seem, this week. He's on my team. Hello, buddy. You okay? Yep, good. And he's on my team. And we're going to go straight into it. So, babe, would you tell us the first Mr. and Mrs. question, please?
The first question is, who is the better driver?
Ooh, okay. Here we go. Please write down your answers.
You can't look at mine.
Are you ready to show?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, action.
Oh, we've gone with each other.
Do you know why I went for you?
Why?
Because you drive manual. That's the only reason, because I am a better driver than you. You are horrific. And, you've crashed the car multiple times.
I denied about this because I was like, yes, okay, I've never crashed a car, first of all. I've had little dings.
But
I've never crashed a car.
Yeah, well, I've never had little dings.
Yeah, but I've never had a speeding ticket.
Ouch. That is way below the belt. I was speeding in a 50. I was going 59. It used to be a 70.
Wasn't it a
2
40?
weeks later, it was 70. It went back to 70.
Wasn't it
okay,
40?
it was. I was only going 9 miles an hour over.
Anyway, no, I went back and forth because I was like, oh, well, you've never done any damage to a car. And I've never done that. But then realistically, I was like, you are a more sensible driver. Which
yeah, but you always win at Mario Kart, though, don't you?
Do I?
I think it's you that always wins at Mario Kart. Is it someone else?
No, I don't think it's me.
Might be someone else.
Must be your other girlfriend.
You always say that. All right, what's the next one? Because we couldn't agree on that one.
Who is more punctual?
Three, 2, 1.
That is Senior Luke.
Luke is correct.
We matched on that one.
I am more punctual. That is just an absolute given that I am more punctual. Although for some stuff I am late, but usually always on time.
I'm pretty punctual when it matters. When am I not actually?
No, you actually are. I would have said you are, but
I'm rushed, but I'm punctual.
Yeah, but you are rushed. But yeah, we're both good at that, I would say. I just take the biscuit a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, last one for this week.
Who is more patient?
Ooh, this is difficult. Have you gone straight in?
Yeah. Don't even need to think about it.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, I went with you.
Why did you say me?
I don't know. I think that was pretty even, but I do get annoyed at stuff quite easily, and I don't know if that's patience or not, but...
Do you know why I put me over you?
Go on then.
Because you run by your clock, and when it's not your clock, you don't function very well. So, like, you'll be like, oh, okay, we'll take Max out for a walk at 10 or whatever, yeah? And I'll be ready, I'll be waiting and stuff like that. Or, actually, no, I'll get on with something else because it'll be like an hour till 10 or whatever. Because you'll be like, oh, I need to shower and do this and blah, 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 all this kind of jazz. And then you'll finish that, and it'll be like 9:48 or something like that. And you'll be like, okay, I'm ready. And I'm like, you said 10. I'm doing stuff now, so wait till 10. That's why I put me.
Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to go have a domestic, and we'll see
not.
you next. I'm kidding. No, fair enough. That's a good point. But anyway, that does really wrap things up there. That is all we have time for. Thank you so much for tuning in.
You're welcome.
And thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being here.
No thanks to you for being here.
No. And we will see you guys in a couple of weeks' time. So, yeah, think about your dream wedding. What would you have? What wouldn't you have? And, let the clock tick down until the next episode of Shut Up.
We're getting married.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no, that's the theme music that comes in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.